Hey, are we ready for this?
Yeah, let's run it. Take one.
I have tried hard to find you. Don't let me wander from your commands. I have hidden your word in my heart that I might not sin against you. I praise you, O Lord. Teach me your decrees. I have recited aloud all the regulations you have given
Go
us.
to my secret place and pray to God. I let my heart out to him. I got sanctified, can't tell no lies. I see my father do it. I pray to God, and that's for his sheep, and I seen God do it. At this point, I'm full of faith. I'll win if I put my mind to it. All of that. Yahweh call, bro, call him back. Don't let your heart get black. Coming to Christ, bro, that was my hardest step. How to put my all in him. I give all my praises.
All right, man. I'm wrapping up the work day. It's 2:20, and I've been here since what, like 11? About 3.5 hours. Finishing it up. About here to head up out of here and go back to the crib and eat, because I'm trying not to eat out as much. So whenever I get done working here, head out to the crib, eat the prep, and we go from there. But yeah, I don't think I told you guys, but I found this coffee shop probably about a month and a half, 2 months back, something like that, and I just haven't shared it on here. But I've been coming to this coffee shop since then. I come up here at least on the average like 2-3 times a week. So some days I'm at the crib working, other days I'm here working, and this is pretty much, well, it's kind of, I'll look at that exposure right for y'all. Look, it's pretty much how it looks inside. So, you know, something chill and casual. Well, I just trapped my white balance. Hold up, I'm messing up all my settings right now. But yeah, bro, I just learned that like I do not like working in the house all day. You know, staying with my dad right now. So like being in my room, whether I'm like working, whether I'm like chilling, playing a game, brainstorming, I'm in that one room. You know what I'm saying? Doing like everything in that one space. And I don't like doing that. You know, like back when I was at the apartment, I had no problem working in the crib because I could just kind of bounce around from the kitchen to the living room to the room. You can be outside here and there, but like right now, I gotta get out of the crib. So hitting the coffee shop is what's really been helping me stay productive. Because when I get here, I get a lot done, bro. But the problem be like getting up to get here. If I can get here by 10, before 11, because today we got here late, but it's a slow work week, slow work day at least. So it was cool. But if I can get here like by 10, I'll get everything done by like 1, 2. It's so beneficial. Anyways, look, man, let's get into it. I think I've been realizing and noticing, I'm pretty sure like a lot of y'all have been noticing too, TikTok kind of dying. You know what I'm saying? Like TikTok, I feel like TikTok is dying in the sense of viewership, videos being pushed out to your followers, just the feedback, everything. Like for myself, I don't post as much on TikTok as I used to last year, so I already know, like, you know, my feedback, the likes, the views, the comments, the shares, you know, just people just support me in general. It's not gonna be there as much, but I've noticed people that I follow or that I support that, you know, are consistent, still doing the same thing they've been doing. They're following, not they're following, but like their interactions, like the interactions they get on their videos have dropped tremendously. Like I'm like, damn, hold on, you dropped something that you normally always drop and normally does great with like retention, viewership, and it's like you barely got any comments. And these same people have now realized and started talking about it, and like I think everybody's starting to notice that for some reason your videos aren't being pushed to your followers. And on top of that, maybe your video is not even being pushed that heavily in the For You page. Like I said before, like short form content ain't really me. I do it, it's fun, it's great. But if I gotta pick and choose between short form content and YouTube, I'm picking YouTube long form content all day, every day. That's just been me from jump. Like that's what I grew up on. That's what I grew up on. That's what I fell in love with. That's what got me into wanting to do videos. Was YouTube was never, you know, Instagram and TikTok 10 years ago. Snapchat, Facebook, you know, Vine, all this, like it was never the way it is now. It was never like about a niche. It was never about a goddamn algorithm. It was never really about like, oh yeah, you know, what's your aesthetic on your page. Like it was never about none of that stuff. It was just about posting and sharing it, you know what I'm saying, just being on there for real. But nowadays it's so planned out. It can get tired and it can get overwhelming, it can get boring. And it can just feel more like work than just social media, you know what I'm saying? But YouTube has always felt like YouTube to me from day one. So that's where I really love and enjoy. And that's where I get like more brand collabs than anywhere else. Things like that. Like we've gotten some real stuff in here for real that costs a good bit for the free, for the low. So I'm just gonna prioritize YouTube, bro, because TikTok don't really, I mean, just short form content in general ain't really for me, but I do it to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll continue to post on Instagram for sure, but as far as like posting on TikTok, I trying to do that joint every day. It ain't really my thing. It ain't really my style. It just right now, like in this season right now, it don't match with what I got going on for real. Like the ideas and what I want to do and how I want to do it. I'm just unable to do it just due to like living circumstances in the same way that I once did do it, and kind of like build off of that. As soon as this video right here gets done uploading, then we can dip. But until then, I'm just gonna be sitting here chilling, waiting for this upload, waiting to get up out of here. And I messed it up, so now I gotta do it all over again. Yeah, man, I mean, it's gonna be a real chill, boring vlog. Like, I'm really tell you guys through my day-to-day, what I just do on a regular basis. And this really it. Like, this ain't no sugarcoat. This is not how it looks on, like, a perfect day. This is how it looks on a regular, weekly basis, man. I need to get some more creatine. We might go to the store, get some creatine. Like I said, I might wash my car. I don't know. We'll do something for the sake of the vlog, but it ain't really much going on, bro. All right, so today's the next day. Didn't go to the gym. Well, actually, no, take that back. Actually, yesterday, I did go to the gym. I did hit back and shoulders. Me and Elijah did hit back and shoulders, but I didn't record it because during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are packed. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's when it starts to die out at the Crunch up there in Tucker. So I'm just gonna implement a gym session another day. So whenever we hit the gym, probably won't be today. I have to eyeball it because most times Thursdays are less packed, but it still might be too packed. The best days for me to like get it in and record and like be able to have the most space, because that's really all it's about. It's all about space in the gym up there. Probably be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when I'll be able to have the most space, least amount of people in the gym, and then we'll be doing something different than back, because I just posted the back and showed this workout, a full session. If y'all ain't saw that, go check it out. It's kind of weird. It's 12:11 right now. I have not started work for the day. I have not had any work came in. Had a late night, had a long morning, getting out the bed, sluggish, just not getting in routine, not getting in the groove of things. But we're here. We're moving. Just got finished watching a sermon. And speaking of watching the sermon, I kind of realized I was kind of comparing what I do now to what I used to do last year. Last year, I used to wake up and like my schedule was kind of a lot more tighter. My schedule was a lot more consistent. And so I would usually like get up. I would like, do work or make a video for TikTok, make a video for YouTube, whatever. And I just always be doing something video related to stay on track so that I can squeeze in whatever I can between work. And then, go to the gym, come back from the gym, edit, be up late, blah, blah, do all this stuff. But now I got more time. But now that I have more time, I didn't realize until I just thought about it this morning that I told myself when I moved up here, I was like, I really want to start giving more time to God throughout the day. And I catch myself, I might be reading the Bible randomly whenever throughout the whole day, you know what I'm saying? Like preferably I try to get in that routine of doing it that morning and at night, which I've gotten like a whole lot better at, currently reading Exodus, just finished Genesis, reading it from the beginning to the end right now. Overall, just realizing what I apply and do within my free time is a lot different now. Like the TikTok and the content stuff is cool, it's great. I don't think it really benefits me anymore to post every single day. I think it benefits me in terms of maybe growing a following and whatnot. Like, I mean, anybody can do that. But at the same time, like I said, I just don't know, because TikTok has been looking a little bit different. And I've been wanting to get back to YouTube because, like I said, I benefit more from YouTube as far as like brand collabs, whatever. Like this mic we got right here. We got this mic. I just shot a video on this mic for free, just doing a review on it. And I got another one coming in. So that should be here in probably about like the next week, 2 weeks, something like that. I feel like as for me right now, the short form content isn't a priority. And it's just a thought that I'm just having right now. It's a thought that I'm having just right now, top of the dome. Maybe God is using the time and the season I'm in right now, the space I'm in right now, being at my dad's, staying up here until I get my crib, which is going to be happening. It's going to be happening this year. I'll be getting my own crib. I'm going to find an apartment. I've actually already done like all of my apartment tours like 2 months ago, about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So I kind of already narrowed down what I'm going to do. I did consider vlogging it, but I'm just going to keep that. I'm just going to keep that to myself private until, we get to where we got to get. Then I'll show you guys. But maybe right now, this season is less of the video stuff and more of other things. And then like I can see myself when I get to the crib, when I get the apartment, videos ramp back up. But when they ramp back up, I have a new perspective, a realignment with God. You know, who knows? That's just a thought. Just a thought. Because last year I did things a lot different. Last year I was a lot different in my daily basis, in the way I thought, the way I approached people, the way I looked at people, the way I looked at myself, the way I talked to myself, talk about myself, the way I talked to God, approach God. Everything was a lot different back then compared to now. So yeah, I won't say like I'm done posting short form content, but as of right now, it has been becoming less of a priority. And before, I had got so used to posting 2-3 videos a day, because at first I was like, man, I gotta get to posting 1 video a day. If I can do that, I feel good. I got to doing that. That got pretty easy. So I was like, you know what? Let's go for 2-3. Before I know it, there were some days I'm dropping 4 videos a day. I'm dropping 4 a day. Not now, but after a while, once that died off and I stopped posting so much, I started to feel like I was behind. I wasn't being consistent. I wasn't being disciplined to myself. I was kind of like shortcutting myself. But in reality, man, things change, man. You know, like my perspective, a lot of things change. And right now, it's not that it's not doable to post the videos, but it's a lot different if I had to do so. I'm not saying like different is bad, but it just don't align with like what I got going on right now. So I had to get out of that mode of beating myself up because I'm not doing what I once did that worked. Because it worked then, but it might not work now, because where I'm going now is not the same from where I was going then. Make sense? Hope that makes sense, because this is all off top of the dome. This isn't like none of this is a pre-planned, a pre-thought out conversation. I just put the camera up and just start yapping. And let me take you guys over here, because I want to kind of feel like a vlog and not like we just talk. I don't know. This feels more personal rather than putting you guys on the tripod. This kind of feels a little bit better, a little bit more real and natural, you know? But yeah, today's gonna be the same thing, nothing going on. Yesterday I did go to the vitamin shop and buy some, I bought some creatine. I bought some creatine gummies though this time. I wanna try them out, so like wherever I go, I can just take them with me instead of having bring the whole cup type deal. So I did go to the vitamin shop and get that. Then I just hit the gym. And today, I'm just gonna be here working. I'm gonna be in the crib all day until time to go to the gym. And that's gonna be it. So this is probably all we're gonna vlog for today. But I do need to wash my car. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this vlog. But I'm just telling my son, bro, just vlog your boring days. Like, just vlog the same old, like, some folks wanna see that. Some folks need to see that. Like, there's people out here doing the same thing you're doing. Being consistent, stacking the days, doing the same exact thing every single day. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll pick back up and get it going whenever we got something going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Top of the morning, I give the Lord praise. Now he's the reason for my creativity. It's all grace. The more I face fears in my life, the more I walk straight through difficulties, cause my God is with me. Yeah, that's always. I take a deep breath, inhale life is sweet, blessed. When you around, I'm powerful. I know I can defeat death, cause you did. And I trust in you, I learned to speak less. I pray about it, hit the microphone and just release stress. So when I'm in the booth, the Holy Spirit spilling truth on instrumentals, elevating daily till I fought myself, now I stand on top of the mountain, yelling victory, cause Jesus paid the price, he's my accountant. 26 years of grace, homie, and I'm still counting. It's a lot of ups and downs, like a whip with the wheels bouncing. Pass the gospel to the thirsty, you get it? We live fountains, DNA be the click, known for lyrics and trail outfits. I seek his kingdom first, the harvest big, let's get to work. Inspired by his holiness and mercy, when I spit a verse, I'm well aware, religious folks get evil, they can get you hurt. Just know that ain't Jesus if you see corruption in the church. Word. Let's snap out of it. Life gave me lemons out to squeeze the rap out of it. These cats followers been the truth. They cap proud and slip, cause they ain't talk about nothing real. Their rap's counterfeit. I chop fried rice and chicken. Listen, my advice is don't take
All right, man, we finally made it to the gym on this Saturday, bro. I got legs today. Told you I can get a different little session to hit. We had these legs ready warmed up. Well, already stretched, warming up right now. I'll go through a leg session with y'all, man. Might do a little bit of mic'd up, a little bit of B-roll. Nonetheless, finna get it in.
Big ups to God, he the reason that I never die by the bullet. Wanted to full it, finger was itching. ambition on triggers, I'm happy I never could pull it. Agenda I'm pushing. Used to be sex, money, mayhem, the usual products of wolf, and he gave me some cushion. Now I get hit by conviction like matters the wealth steady looking. I bet it on tempo. Don't know a sober, little shawty and nympho. Pimpin' oh yeah, but was never a symptom. Sliding till all of your soldiers get slimmed on the outside list, so it's cool, you dig. The grades I dig, it's no condemnation, won't slay the sin. If he paid the price, then it's paid to win. They change it, kids. When TV go from making circles to love, the rainbow change meanings and Twitter to hub. It's girls on each other all over the club, and he think he rich cause he throwing some dubs. And he sipping egg, drop the 4 in the deuce. Double cup me of that Yeshua juice. And you think I'm capping?
Alright, man. This concludes the legs day. It was a rough day today. For one, we hitting legs on a Saturday, which we rarely ever do. And then for two, I only ate once today. I ain't drank that much water at all today. Yesterday I only ate twice. I didn't take my vitamins today. So my energy is not here. My strength is not here. And most importantly, like my knees was not here. So you probably see me doing some very super lightweight. I try to go like normal warm-up weight on the leg press, the incline leg press. I had to drop the weight, man. My ribs was hurting. Just knees not in it, bro. But we made it to the end, man. That's all that matters. We made it here, made it through to the end. We're gonna ride this bike for a little bit, and then we're gonna head out and dip, bro. But this is really how it be sometimes. Some days you don't have nothing to give, but 40%, 50%. So you got to give all of that 50%. So I know I didn't get that much footage or even that great of footage. I don't really care to use a 2.8 aperture inside the gym. I really like using a 1.8 aperture inside the gym to really get that separation from subject to background, foreground. A 2.8 just isn't enough for me. But this 17 to 70 mil, just having that zoom lens just makes it so, you just got a lot of range to work with when it comes to angles, when it comes to composition and everything. So I decided to use anyways, regardless. Speaking of that, I think it's time to get a new camera, man. This year, we need to get a new camera. I don't know if you guys know, but I shoot on the Sony A7C, and it's an 8-bit camera. And I have not been using the 10-bit camera since I have gotten this. Cause I think the A7C came out in 2020, and I bought this in 2022. And since then, they came out with the A7C Mark II. Plenty of cameras. Most cameras nowadays that are coming out with are 10-bit. I mean, the Osmo Pocket 3 is a 10-bit camera. This camera's 8-bit, so it's a little bit more difficult. So it's a little bit more difficult for me to shoot in S-Log 3 because S-Log 3 is better exposed and better, like it just works better with 10-bit cameras. I can only really shoot S-Log 3 when there's high contrast, when I'm shooting in like high contrast areas. If I'm not shooting in high contrast areas, meaning with like the dark spots are dark and the bright spots are bright, it's probably, I think that's right, it's probably best for me to just stay in S-Log 2. So I just shoot most of my stuff in S-Log 2. Although I would prefer S-Log 3 because, more range, more color control. I just can't do it. So it's time to get a new camera, man. I really want to get one this year. I don't see anything under Sony that I want to get besides the FX3 because they ain't dropped nothing new. They dropping all these like intermediate cameras, like what was that? The new FX2, FX3, FX2, something like that. That camera's like pointless for me to grab. The FX30 is cool, but that's around the same thing as this, maybe like a 10-bit, but. And then the rest of the cameras just don't compete with the FX3, in my opinion, or just they don't fit my needs. So either I go FX3 or I swap to a whole different brand. Because I seen Nikon drop the hard camera open gate. Canon got a hard camera open gate. So I'm waiting to see Sony drop something. Hopefully this year, open gate, like Sony and trying to update, come out with something, drop something, bro. Please. They gotta start riding this FX3 wave for so long, bro. That joint is still priced at like $4,000. That camera came out so long ago. It ain't super old, but it's old. It's old enough. It's just so good, bro. But time for a new camera, man. But it's indeed time for a new camera, dog. I'm ready for it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna brighten you guys up a little bit right now. There we go. I like to shoot my stuff. When it comes to gym content, I like to overexpose a little bit. So I use my zebra lines, and I usually try to overexpose a little bit. It depends on like what I'm overexposing, but in the gym. But yeah. I'm out of here, bro. We got a couple more minutes on this thing. We're gonna be out of here. Just gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed the gym session. And I got something at the crib to open up in the box to show you guys. So let's go do that. All right, yeah. So that's about as far as I can go. This right here is the Tank, or Tank 6 is what you would call it. Python just sent me the mic. We're not doing a review and nothing like that on here. I'm just showing you guys that it just came in. We're gonna have a whole separate video doing a review on this and comparing it to another mic I have. The reason why I'm showing you guys is because it doesn't really matter in this video. You don't really have to have a huge following or a large platform or anything like that to get brand collabs, partnerships, things like that. You know, money might not come into play early on because typically that's for the people who have a larger following that can really generate something down the road, for sure. But even with a small following, when you do something right within a certain niche and people see like, hey, we can use this guy for whatever, we can use her for whatever, you know, they'll take chances. Like there's plenty of startups, small businesses, small ideas, products that people want to build and grow using small creators because they might not have the funds to pay you, but they might have the resources to give you, you know what I'm saying, their product might be to give you the product for free, let you do a review, content with it, whatever. We're gonna be doing a comparison of this mic and my OG Samsung G-Track Pro mic, which I've had this one since like 2019 for sure. And yeah, this is also like a studio mic, recording mic, for guitars, a mic for instruments, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Not much has been going on. This vlog has been going on for the past 3-4 days, so you know, I'm gonna try my best to keep vlogging. Like I said, it's not really much going on. It's the same thing, different day, just being consistent, trying to brainstorm and get out of this little space of being inconsistent here and there. I made a video talking about the inconsistency outside of just YouTube or making videos, but also like in my faith and whatnot. If you guys trying to know what I mean when I said that, just follow me on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I'm still gonna be posting on TikTok. It's just that I'm not really, you know, I'm not gonna be looking to post every single day. I just don't think it suits me right now. You know, 2-3 months from now, you know, when I get into an apartment, you know, then things might be different. But right now, it doesn't suit me. But on YouTube, you know, posting like maybe 3-4 times a week, that's something I think I'll get into for sure. But I did post a video on YouTube, on Instagram and TikTok, talking about my inconsistency and, you know, with my faith and everything. So if you're trying to understand like what I mean, you can watch the video there. But yeah, I'm really messing up my words tonight. I don't really know what else to say. You guys be easy. Much love. I appreciate y'all for coming in. God bless, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one, bro.